Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We are here to introduce our next band. Now that we're almost done with the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament, we'll be finished up with that in about a week. And after that, we need to fill the void with some more music tournaments, right? We've got kind of a shorter one, probably a little under half, a little over half the length of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament. And if you've been paying attention, especially in the comments, you already know what we're going to be choosing for our next band. Uh, no time like now, I guess. Let's go ahead and say it. Shellac. Shellac is the next band we'll be listening to for our tournament action. They were an American noise rock band from Chicago, Illinois, formed in 1992 by Steve Albini on guitar and vocals, Bob Weston on bass guitar and vocals, and Todd Trainer on drums and vocals. They have been classified as post-hardcore and math rock, but describe themselves as a minimalist rock trio. This is all according to Genius.com. Now, Genius uses past tense for the band, even though they just came out with an album on May 17th this year. However, their lead singer, Steve Albini, has died. So they might not be around anymore, I think. That indicates kind of that they might not be around anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if Shellac disbanded due to the death of Steve Albini, being that they've been together with Steve Albini for 30 years, 30 plus years at this point. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but I wanted to do a little tribute tournament for Steve Albini because he's one of my favorite music engineers and musicians, and I really think he had a lot to contribute to the rock music landscape ever since he started in the 80s. Like, he has just been producing and engineering banger after banger. He's contributed to so many different genres and so many different albums through so many decades. Steve Albini's one of the greats. So I figured since Shellac just released this new album and I haven't heard it yet, it would be a good time to go ahead and do a Shellac tournament, being that they probably won't be making any more new music, and they just released an album for the first time in 10 years. Throughout their career, Shellac has released 6 albums. We have At Action Park in 1994, their debut album, Terraform in 1998, 1000 Hertz, which is one of my favorite albums, in 2000, Excellent Italian Greyhound in 2007. That one's pretty good. Dude Incredible was pretty good, released in 2014. And this year, 2024, To All Trains was released. I think like a week after Steve Albini died. They did have a live album, live in Tokyo. I can't recall if I had any selections off of that. A compilation album, The End of Radio, which compiled a bunch of their previously unreleased recordings, including some John Peel sessions. Gotta love those. There's The Futurist, which was an album that was self-released to friends only in 1997, but it has been leaked online and I can view it on YouTube, so we'll listen to that too. I think on that one, each song is named Movement 1, 2, 3, and so on. They had a few split singles. They did a four-sided split double with Biggin, Brisglas, I think that's how you say it, and US Maple. They covered Jailbreak in that one, and it's in 1995. In 97, they had the Soul Sound single split 7-inch, which was a split with Mule. And in 2000, they had split 7-inch with Caesar, of course, with Caesar. So we're going to go ahead and go through all of this that I could possibly track down. And they're going to do battle and head to head competition, each of the songs on these albums and releases, until we find one in the end. And that'll be the very best song that Shellac have released. I can't wait. We're going to start in about a week. I'm not sure if we're starting immediately after the Magnetic Fields is over, or if we'll take a day or two break. We'll come to that when we come to that. I can't wait to see y'all there. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. And don't forget to keep checking out our Magnetic Fields and Birds tournament videos until then. Thanks for watching. Bye.